is time for round 2 with the Arrma Gorgon. Last time was our unboxing and first bash with this thing. All stock electronics, stock batteries, stock motor, ESC, everything's bone stock in this thing still. Today we're going to give it another run on the NIMH battery, but we're also going to be slapping a 2S in here. This is an Electron Pro 2-cell 5200 battery. I had this for about 2 years, I think, but we're going to slap this thing in here and see if it gives it a little bit extra kick, but it will definitely give us a longer runtime with that 5200 mAh in there. And this is that little connector I have in there. It is a EC3, which is compatible with IC3 to the Deans right there. I did get these off of Amazon. I'll put a link down below where you guys can get one of those. But today we got the Mega Ramp out in the backyard. It's really nice today, nice and sunny, but it is really cold. It is in the mid 30s, but we're gonna see how this thing holds up. It's really beefy as well, which you guys saw in the last video when we looked over this thing really well. So we're just gonna give it a quick run on the NIMH battery, and then we're gonna come back and slap the 2S in there. So let's do it. I really like the startup sound of this thing. Where are we? Yes, I like that. Sounds like a video game. Alright, it still gets up to speed pretty well on the NIMH. Going flat out with it. So it being so cold out, a battery life is going to be even more limited. Oh, we got a little wheelie there. Oh, if that wheelie's on NIMH, yeah, the front tires are just popping up. Those, the shock oil's really light on this thing, so I'm actually not surprised that it does wheelie. But man, this thing looks just really nice in the sun. But yeah, if this thing can almost pull a wheelie on NIMH, look, I'm kind of excited to see what it'll do on 2S. Came out this side a little bit. Yeah, that front shock oil is really light. There's like barely anything in there. Well, it levels out really nice. I did discover that actually in the last video. Oh. Lands really nicely, just really a fun little vehicle. Oh, there's our durability test. That was a gnarly hit, but looks like she took it just fine. This thing lands like butter. Going full speed. Always flat out with this thing. Nice. It's about as big as a jump as we're gonna get on this battery. We'll get in a few more jumps here. I'm not gonna do a full run with this battery because y'all came here to see this thing on 2S. We got some pretty good height on that one. All right, we'll get in one more good one here. Nice. All right. Haha, full speed. Got some air off of that. Alright, let's slap that 2S in. So when you do change this, when you do want to run Lipo, make sure you change this little thingamabobber right there from NIMH to Lipo. You guys probably can't see that. If I can zoom in on that a little bit, you can see that little pin there needs to be moved. It's got a little bit of a different startup for Lipo as well. I don't remember that. Did it do that for the NIMH? I'm so stupid I can't even remember. Or is that different? Let me know down below. Alright, let's see what she can do. Feel like that's a little bit different. Oh, yeah, she'll pull wheelies now. Look at that. Not that much faster. It's a little faster. Definitely has more kick right off the start though. Yeah, it does actually move a little bit faster. Pulls wheelies now like crazy. Oh, two-wheel drive couldn't pull off that safe. I love that. Look at it. It's classic right there. You crashing and the wheel's still spinning. Well, if we have a stop and get started, yeah, we can just barely get in the wheelie. There we go. Nice. All right, let's see what she can do off the ramp. Oh, yeah. Kind of figured that would happen at some point. That's not safe. Oh yeah, we came unplugged too. Well, if that becomes more of a problem, I have to throw some tape around that. Because the bigger you jump, more likely that is to pop out. This is a good jump. Yeah, it's definitely a little faster. Getting a little bit more air off of it. Not crazy, but we should have a little more run time. Yeah, I'd say this thing's definitely needs that little bit of a kick. Oh. Pulled off the save. Nice. We need a little monster truck course. What do you guys think? Back there, like where this thing is, like where it is right now? Make a little track back there, huh? Nice. So I want, since that door's not popping off, I wonder if that was just a user error and I didn't fully snap it in all the way. But it definitely needed that little kick, so 2S is really where it's at. Nice. I don't think it'll do 3S. I think the ESC can only do 2S. Oh, landed that. Yeah, this thing's definitely a lot better on 2S. But still could go for a brushless if I put the Spectrum system in there, run it on 2S. I think that would be like the sweet spot. 3S would just be way too much, but I don't know, 2S on these electronics is really good. I mean, that's hitting the jumps, that's getting some good height off of that for this kind of speed on 2S. Yeah, I kind of screwed that one up a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah, but if we had a little scale like monster truck track set up back there, I mean, this thing would be the perfect speed for that. I don't know, maybe I will leave it brushed. It is just a lot of fun though, hitting that ramp at full speed. So I will put a link down below where you guys can check out the Arrma Gorgon. Definitely a really nice truck for beginners and experienced hobbyists. Look at that, nice. So you don't have to, you know, spend $1,000 and with big fifth scales and 12S power to really have fun in the hobby. Like this thing is just perfect for the size, price point, and all that. And another thing, you don't need as much space. Like in here in the backyard, like the Outcast and X-Max, like it really, they're like caged animals back here. I mean, less so because there used to be a back section of this fence here and that was taken out. There's a little bit more space, but still, well, I forgot how to drive, y'all. They're like caged animals back here, but this thing, like, it's perfect back here. Like, it's almost, like, it's plenty of space. Like, you could have a pretty small yard for this thing. But the bigger ones, like, yeah, I usually go in the other yard over there where I was earlier. That's where I do, like, oh my gosh. That's where I do all my, like, big sends with the fifth scales and stuff. And the Mojave as well. Man, I did not think this video would turn into a durability test. How come I can't drive? The durability test is for when we make this thing brushless. I don't know. Should I make this brushless? It's kind of fun just having it on 2S. And once we get in the, if I do make a little like track back there, like I feel like these electronics would be just perfect for that. So I'll probably leave it brushed for a while until I get bored of it. Because as of right now, I could do that for hours. I am not bored of this thing at all. It's got just enough power to rip some wheelies, get some great air. I do desperately need to build a new ramp. I mean, this ramp is fine for what I'm doing right now. It's fine for this, fine for the Mojave, but the fifth scales, yeah, just look at that. Look down in there. This ramp is completely and utterly destroyed. But for the smaller stuff, definitely is a great ramp for that. Could definitely tell it's getting a little bit weaker, but our motor temps are getting pretty hot as well. So I think, oh, that was cool. I think we'll call it good for this video, guys, because our motor is probably getting a little warm. You know, it's like in the mid-30s out here. My hands are freezing. But I don't care. This thing's just addicting to go full throttle. I mean, look at that thing go. Oh, found some water. Here comes full speed. Oh, found a little bit of water there. Full speed around the corner. Put some heat in that motor. Alright, that's good. I don't want to get too carried away and end up catching this thing on fire. Well, the motor temp is not too bad. I think this is a spot for a fan, so I might go ahead and throw an aftermarket fan on there just to keep things cool. But man, guys, 2S is definitely where this thing is at. Like, I wouldn't even bother with the NIMH battery. Like, this thing, I mean, it's good, provides a perfect amount of runtime, but 2S is just like where it's at. I mean, it's got the extra little kick. You can get those wheelies in. It's got a little bit more speed, and it'll have a little bit extra runtime as well. So there you have it, everybody. NIMH versus Lipo on the Arrma Gorgon. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.